Hi again. So after soaking for more days than I can remember, here's the result. This side looks pretty good. It's pretty clean. I've got a couple of small patches here, but I will be taking care of those here in a little bit. This side is pretty much the same. Over here on this corner we've still got some, and we've got some small spots, but all in all I've got nice bare wood. The edges are another matter. As you can see, I still have glossy here, and I still have this rough stuff going pretty much all the way around. It looks like the stripper weakened some of it, but I'm telling you, we need to be building skyscrapers out of that stuff because it is indestructible. I've never seen anything like it. So next step is going to be to take my drill with a wire brush here and try to knock the rest of this stuff off. Now before I get started on this, the whole thing may be academic because we developed a pretty good problem here while it was soaking in that stuff. You may be able to see here a piece of veneer came off of there. I should be able to sand that smooth, but this is a bigger problem. That there is where the three pieces that were glued together to make the body is coming apart. This one is starting to open up too. This one is actually vertically displaced. I don't know how well you can see, but this side is probably a good 32nd of an inch higher than this one now. I don't know if it can recover from that because you may be able to see the body is kind of warped. I don't know if that came from setting in the liquid too long or what happened, but I may end up buying another body. But this is personal. Well, it is getting through it. It's also making nice deep cuts in the wood over here. I can't say I'm crazy about the way this is going. Let's change to a different wheel. See what we get with this one. Whichever one I use, I'm sure you can see that it likes to try to take off on me, as these things do. However, it is cutting through this stuff. That is going to have to be sanded like nobody's business, but I should be able to get it smooth with the sander now. So I'm going to take a little bit and find out, and then we'll come back and take a look. Alright, that was a mistake. Those are some nice gouges. I may just leave them as a stylistic thing because trying to sand them out is going to take too much wood. They are really, really deep. So I won't be using those wire brushes again. This wood is just too soft. Now, what I was able to do after that was I took the sander and I went over this entire side of the body. Now you can see we still have some discolorations here from that finish. But as I run my hand over it, that's all they are, discolorations. The surface is smooth, so a good paint job will just make those go away. They become meaningless. That there, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But from here, I will move on, do this side with the sander, and then decide what I'm going to do with these edges. Again, because of that crack, I may end up just buying another body. But we will see. I'm going to do what I can to try and rescue this one, just because that's the way I am. I'm cheap, and issues get personal real quick. So we will see what happens after I finish sanding this and after I've worked on the edges for a bit, and we will be back. Alright, what I wound up doing was just going over with the sander and basically ignoring these spots rather than trying to get rid of them. I'm just making the edges smooth so that I don't feel any seams. It's going to be especially hard here because this stuff is really thick. So it's going to take a while. For now, I'm going to move to a different project and look for other bodies while I'm at it. So that's it for this episode. At least we've got it stripped and we could paint it right now. So I'm calling that progress. So until next time.